What if 2025 could be your breakout year, the year you make investment decisions that truly pay off? Today, we're diving into the types of stocks that could make you rich in 2025. And no, we're not talking about vague predictions or wishful thinking. We'll focus on real industries, promising sectors, and specific examples of companies leading the charge. Stick with me because this is your roadmap to navigating the stock market's future. First, let's talk about the big picture. In 2025, several key trends are shaping the economy, and these trends highlight the industries that you should be paying attention to. Let's start with artificial intelligence. AI isn't just a buzzword, it's transforming industries at a breakneck pace. From healthcare to finance to entertainment, companies leveraging AI are seeing massive efficiency gains and new revenue streams. For instances, NVIDIA has been a leader in this space, providing the essential hardware, their GPUs, that power AI applications. In 2023, NVIDIA's stock surged over 200% because of the growing demand for AI-related technologies. Looking ahead to 2025, that momentum isn't slowing down. But it's not just the hardware providers. Software companies like Palantir Technologies are using AI to offer data analytics and decision-making tools for governments and corporations. In 2023, Palantir landed several high-profile government contracts, and their expansion into AI-driven platforms hints at even more growth in the years ahead. Another hot sector, green energy and sustainability. Climate change concerns, government regulations, and consumer demand are pushing businesses to adopt greener practices. This shift is creating enormous opportunities for companies involved in renewable energy, electric vehicles, and sustainable tech. Tesla is an obvious example. With its aggressive push into new markets like India and innovations in battery technology, Tesla is likely to stay a dominant player. But Tesla isn't the only game in town. Consider companies like NextEra Energy. As one of the largest renewable energy providers in the US, they're heavily investing in wind and solar projects. Their revenue has been growing steadily, and analysts expect their earnings to rise significantly in 2025 as more states adopt clean energy mandates. Speaking of mandates, let's talk about a sector you might not have thought about: semiconductors. Chips are the backbone of everything from your smartphone to electric vehicles to AI applications. With global supply chain issues easing and demand skyrocketing, companies like Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company are positioned to thrive. In 2023, TSM reported a staggering $75 billion in revenue, and that's expected to climb even higher as the company expands its operations in the US and Europe. Then there's biotech and healthcare, a perennial favorite for investors looking for high growth. What makes 2025 particularly exciting is the explosion of personalized medicine and gene editing technologies. CRISPR Therapeutics is one company making waves here. They're developing therapies that could potentially cure genetic disorders. The FDA is expected to approve their first therapy in late 2024, which could send their stock soaring. Another healthcare stock to watch is United Health Group. While not as flashy as a biotech startup, United Health has been consistently profitable, and its focus on integrating technology into healthcare services makes it a reliable pick for long-term growth. Now, let's pivot to an often overlooked sector: infrastructure. Governments worldwide are ramping up infrastructure spending to support economic growth and combat the impacts of climate change. Companies like Caterpillar, known for its heavy machinery, stand to benefit massively. In 2022, Caterpillar reported $59 billion in revenue, and with several large-scale infrastructure projects on the horizon, that number is likely to grow. Similarly, Brookfield Infrastructure Partners, ticker BIP, is a stock worth considering. Specializing in utilities, transportation, and data infrastructure, Brookfield has a diversified portfolio that's well-positioned for stable, long-term returns. Of course, no discussion about 2025 would be complete without mentioning the rise of consumer technology. Companies like Apple, ticker AAPL, and Microsoft, ticker MSFT, are continuously innovating, keeping their stocks as solid picks for any portfolio. But beyond the giants, look into smaller players like Roku, which is poised to benefit from the continued shift towards streaming and cord cutting. Now, if you're looking for numbers to guide your decision-making, here's a breakdown. The AI sector alone is expected to grow to $1.8 trillion by 2030 in dollars by 2030, and companies like NVIDIA and Palantir are capturing significant chunks of that market. The International Energy Agency predicts that renewable energy will account for 90% of global electricity capacity additions by 2025. That's a massive tailwind for stocks like NextEra Energy and Tesla. But here's the thing. It's not enough to know which stocks to buy. Timing matters. Take advantage of market corrections or dips to get in at a better price. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversification is key. For instance, if you're heavily invested in tech, balance it out with some healthcare or infrastructure stocks. Let's not forget about dividends. While growth stocks grab headlines, dividend-paying stocks can be a game changer for building wealth. Look into companies like Johnson & Johnson or Procter & Gamble. These are stalwarts with a track record of not just paying, but increasing their dividends over time. A quick reminder, always do your research. While these examples highlight promising opportunities, every investor's risk tolerance and financial goals are different. Use tools like financial statements, earnings reports, and industry trends to make informed decisions. And if you're unsure, consulting a financial advisor can be invaluable. Now, here's a question for you. What's your investing strategy for 2025? Are you aiming for high-risk, high-reward stocks, or are you more comfortable with steady, reliable growth? Let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful. It helps the channel grow and keeps us bringing you top-tier investing insights. As we wrap up, remember this. Building wealth in the stock market isn't about luck. It's about preparation, patience, and informed decisions. The industries we've covered today, AI, green energy, semiconductors, healthcare, infrastructure, and consumer tech, are shaping the future. And by investing in them strategically, you're not just riding a trend, you're positioning yourself for long-term success. If you're hungry for more insights, check out our other videos on market trends and investment strategies. And if you're ready to take your investing game to the next level, consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching, and here's to making 2025 your most profitable year yet.